You were made for it. As you dive into that next chapter, remember, just keep swimming. Once a Red Raider, always a Red Raider. Congratulations, class of 2025.
I am pleased to introduce our student speaker for this ceremony, Carrie Willig. Carrie will be attending the University of Central Florida and majoring in hospitality management. With her time at HHS, she is involved in Silver Chord, National Honor Society, annual music productions, show choir, ran the school magazine social media pages for The Voice, and directed and choreographed 4 musicals for District 158's Heinemann Middle School. On the weekends, she has spent her time making customers smile at her part-time job. While at HHS, Carrie attended the Breakfast of Champions for her outstanding performance in the Social Studies Department, won the various Quill and Scroll honors for her work in journalism, was first and second place finisher in the sectionals at the IHSA Journalism Competition, and later went on to receive second place in the state for journalism in the event of copy editing. She is also a state champ, as the entire journalism team won this year's IHSA competition. In her spare time, with her 7 AP classes, she has earned an AP Scholar and Honor Award. And for her over 300 hours of volunteer work, she has earned the Merit Award from Interview. In addition, Carrie has been named an Illinois State Scholar, has received an Award of Excellence from District 158's Board of Education, and will be graduating this evening, summa cum laude. Whew. Please help me welcome Carrie Willig, the class of 2025 commencement student speaker.
Hello and thank you. My name is Carrie Willig, and I'll be your student graduation speaker for this evening. Before I begin, I just wanted to extend a heartfelt thank you to everyone in this room tonight. To friends and family, thank you for supporting us on our journeys thus far. To our incredible staff and faculty members, thank you for making tonight and our entire high school experience a successful one. We would not be sitting in this room here today if it were not for all of your guidance and generosity. Time is a precious thing. How did it get so late so soon? When I was first told that high school would be over before I knew it, I didn't believe it, and I don't think any of us did. But somehow, we're all moments away from walking across this stage and entering a chapter of our lives we've been dreaming about for so long. As exciting as this is, lately I've been finding myself wishing I could turn back the clock and relive life that's past. This looking back and yearning for the past is called nostalgia, and I know I'm not alone in feeling nostalgic. You know, I saw this quotation going around that read, "Nostalgia is proof that you are living a life worth living. It is a privilege to yearn for your own memories." As we move forward into our future, and even right now, on a night meant to celebrate our past accomplishments, we'll be doing a lot of looking back at time. Maybe reflecting on the things that went our way. Maybe wishing we were our younger selves again. Maybe wondering where life would have taken us if we chose a different path. But recognize the life you have lived this far is one worth living, and enjoying every present second for that matter. The experiences of your past have only given you what you need to get where you are at this very moment. We can never relive what's over and done, but rest assured that the choices and actions you have made in the past have given you so many wonderful opportunities that would have not been offered to you if you weren't who you were in the past. So take who you are now and the memories of your past and recognize that it is all a privilege. The good and the bad, the ups and the downs, the regrets and the I wishes. As weird as it is to say, they're all things you shouldn't take for granted. And once you stop wishing for the past to return and questioning the choices you've made, you can begin to look back fondly and with gratitude. You can begin to sit here in the present and begin to look forward to your future with optimism and excitement. We are all capable, intelligent, and persevering individuals. And how precious it is that we get to look back at our past and smile. Thank you.
Thank you, Carrie, and we wish you the best for your future. Senior choir members, please make your way to the stage. Ms. Eeks Loving and the senior master singers have dedicated themselves all year, showcasing their incredible talent and representing our school with pride through the power of music. Thank you to the choir for that great performance. At this time, we welcome Abby Rybicki and Amanda Lay, representing the Student Council with the presentation of the class gift. Abby is the Student Council President. She will be attending Bradley University, majoring in Business Management and Leadership. Amanda is the Senior Class Representative. She will be attending Loyola University, majoring in Neuroscience and Political Science on the pre-law track. Please help me welcome Abby and Amanda to the stage for the Senior Class gift.
Hi, guys. Thank you, everyone, for coming out tonight to celebrate Huntley High School's class of 2025 commencement. I am honored to announce this year's senior class gift. Where am I? As our class gift, the senior class would like to support the beautification of the high school through smaller projects developed in partnership with the administration. Our goal is to create meaningful additions that reflect and celebrate the culture of Huntley High School.
Through this contribution, we hope to collaborate with the administration on projects that truly reflect and celebrate who we are as a school community. We want to show our appreciation for all the high school has done for us to make who we are today. The class of 2025 extends a gift of $5,000 for this project. To all graduating seniors, congratulations, and we wish you all the luck for your ambitions in life. We did it.
Okay, now we're gonna totally ad-lib this, but we wanna capture one last moment of all of us in our 2025 senior graduating class. So, Dr. Beelan, can you come up here? We're just gonna take a regular photo because nobody likes the selfies, so. So, smile, guys.
Great job, ladies. Congratulations. 12 years ago, when the district and the high school leadership teams began dreaming bigger about what Huntley High School could be, Ms. Kish wasn't just in the room. She was in the work. She helped carry that vision forward, guiding teams, building trust, and leading alongside others to turn bold ideas into real opportunities for students. When the challenge came to reimagine how we prepare students beyond high school, she helped lead that charge, working with the high school administration and staff to create innovative educational programming that would go on to be recognized from districts across the country and even around the world. The academies? She played a key role in helping build them, starting with the Medical Academy and growing into a full system that we have today. This idea that students could leave here ready for what's next. That's a legacy she helped shape. Oh, and blended learning? That made a name for Huntley far beyond Illinois. She didn't just run it. She cultivated it, protected its purpose, and made sure people knew that it wasn't just a model, it was a movement. And she didn't stop there. Vanguard, competency-based education, forward-thinking programs that centered on the students' needs, growth, and agency. She helped move it all forward, but not alone, but always in collaboration with the incredible teams who shared her heart for the work. Now, after serving the students, families, and the staff for 22 years, Ms. Kish will be stepping into retirement at the end of the school year. But let's be clear, this is not just the end of her career, it's a celebration of her legacy, one built on humility, consistency, and steady leadership that created loud results. Ms. Kish, thank you. Thank you for showing up, believing in this work, and leading with grace and grit. You didn't just retire. You graduated to this next season, and the thousands upon thousands upon thousands of student lives are better because you answered the call. Please join me in honoring Ms. Shelley Kish, Associate Principal of Curriculum Instruction and Assessment, as she helps recognize our Academy and Vanguard students.
Well, thank you. He was not supposed to do that until after I spoke. So, okay, here we go. All right, it is truly an honor to stand here before you on this momentous day as we celebrate the incredible accomplishments of the Huntley High School class of 2025. Today, we take a moment to recognize a remarkable group within this graduating class, our students from the Medical Academy, Engineering Academy, Fine Arts, and Global Academies. More than a decade ago, the Academy program was launched with a vision to give students a glimpse into various career paths and help prepare them for their futures beyond high school. Since then, hundreds of Academy graduates have sat where you are sitting now. They have gone on to become engineers, healthcare professionals, artists, performers, and change makers across the globe, using the foundation they built here at Huntley High School. Currently, over 450 students are enrolled in our 4 academies. Today, we honor those who have completed the journey, students who have met all the requirements of the academies. This distinction is not easily earned. These students first underwent a selective interview process to gain admission. They completed rigorous career-focused coursework, participated in job shadows, volunteered their time, and engaged in various co-curricular experiences, demonstrating dedication throughout their high school careers. Each of them also completed an exit presentation showcasing their achievements and sharing their goals for the future. To our Academy graduates, you have not only met expectations, you have exceeded them. We truly hope that you have had experiences that have broadened your thinking and opened your eyes to the endless possibilities ahead of you. Whether you're heading to college or entering the workforce, whether you'll be in a factory, a hospital, a theater, or out on the campaign trail, know that we will be cheering you on every step of the way. Would the graduates of our engineering, fine arts, global, and medical academies please stand so that we can recognize you? Congratulations on this well-earned recognition. We can't wait to see the incredible impact that you will make in your chosen fields. In 2018, Huntley High School began the journey of creating a competency-based education program called Vanguard Vision. By challenging the traditional model of education, these students have gained flexibility in pacing, access to a rigorous curriculum, and the ability to connect their learning to the world beyond school. Their journey has shown us the true power of voice and choice in education. As you graduate, may you continue to blaze trails and create a future filled with endless possibilities. At this time, will the graduates of the Vanguard Vision program please stand and be recognized? We commend your dedication in pursuing an alternative and demanding educational journey and wholeheartedly embracing the principles of competency-based education. Congratulations, and congratulations to the class of 2025. We are so proud of you.
Jostens Commitment to Graduate is a program created to motivate students and stay focused, set goals, and commit to earning their high school diploma. It's about embracing the journey, owning your future, and celebrating milestones along the way. At Huntley High School, we connect this commitment with a tradition that honors the spirit and heart of our school. It's the Bob Bond Spirit Award. Back in the early 1980s, Bob Bond was a familiar and beloved face at Huntley High School. He showed up for nearly every event, supported his classmates with joy, and lived out what it meant to have true school spirit. Bob's enthusiasm and love for HHS would make every member of Raider Nation proud today. Tragically, Bob passed away in a motorcycle accident shortly after graduating, but his energy and love for this school lives on through this award. Each year, the Bob Bond Spirit Award is presented to a student who embodies positive energy, school pride, and dedication to the community that Bob represented. This year, the faculty and staff have chosen a student who has carried that spirit through every hallway, every event, and every connection made here at Huntley High School. Please join us in honoring this year's Bob Bond Spirit Award recipient, who will also give the Commitment to Graduation speech, Miss Abby Rosa. Abby will attend Iowa State University to major in Family and Consumer Sciences and minor in history to become a teacher. At Huntley High School, she served as a Link Crew Commissioner, a student council member, varsity cheer captain, and a Raider Nation leader. Abby has earned over 200 Silver Cord hours as part of the Principal Student Leadership Council and participated in the Education Leadership Program as a student teacher in the 6th grade history class at Marlowe. She also coached junior cheer for 4 years. She took part in the district's reading events and was a member of Educators Rising. Abby was honored with the Bob Bond Award and selected to deliver this Commitment to Graduate speech. Congratulations, Abby. Her name will be displayed on the Bob Bond Be True to Your School memorial plaque located by the main entrance of the high school. Please help me welcome Abby Rosa to the podium.
I told myself I wasn't gonna cry, and I already started crying once he said my name. Sitting there, getting up. Okay. Good evening, family, friends, faculty, and most importantly, the class of 2025. I stand here tonight, I can't help think about how time passed by so fast. It feels like just yesterday we were freshmen trying to figure out our lockers, and now we're sitting here dressed in our caps and gowns. To my family, sorry for not telling you that I was giving this year's commitment speech. I hope you liked the surprise. Now, many of you probably forgot that we even signed this gown walking in as freshmen at our freshman Raider Rally. But we signed this as a promise to ourselves to graduate. And now we sit here as the class of 2025, ready to graduate and walk across this very stage. The proof that we made it by being here tonight, that we kept our promise to represent, that is each signature on this gown. We started 4 years ago not knowing a clue in the world or how we wanted to do. And now we're about to walk across the stage and start each adventure we put ourselves on. It's definitely a strange mix of feelings and excited for what's ahead, but also a little sad that this is gonna be our last time all sitting here together. Since kindergarten, we all wish to grow up, to be older, to be cooler, and maybe just a little taller. We wish to become teenagers, getting our phones, driving, getting our first jobs, and a little bit more freedom from our parents. But now this moment's actually here. Many of us, myself included, find ourselves wishing we could just go back, just for a moment. Back to the times where we played on the playground, back to snack time with our best friends, back to those simple days where our biggest decision was, what crayon are we gonna use on our colored paper? We wish to ride a bike for the first time, to laugh with our friends at recess, to have one more holiday party where we decorated cookies without a care in the world. And now we are just standing here wishing for just a little bit more time before we take that next big step forward. But once we walk out of these very doors, a chapter in our lives has closed, but a new one has opened. All the wishes we made growing up to get out of high school is finally becoming a reality for us. If you're scared or nervous about moving on with your new life, I want you to take a moment to remember what it felt like 4 years ago, walking into the big Huntley High School everyone knows. That nervous, silly, butterfly feeling in your stomach, not knowing where your classes are, who to talk to, or even where to sit for lunch. Since then, we've had so many ups and downs, unforgettable moments, so many laughs, every awkward stage possible, early mornings, accomplishments, and everything in between. We never realized how fast we were growing up, and somehow 13 years just flew by. Years of wishing for this very moment turn into months, months turning into weeks, weeks turning into days. And that days has now come to an end. This year, I pushed myself to the fullest. Being involved in many different activities was not easy, but something I take pride in deeply. People always ask me the question, how do you do it? And my immediate answer is, I don't know. I kind of just do it. I always just tell myself to take one day at a time and not to stress about what's going on, about what's going to happen in the next month or week. But I stress a lot, and I always stress about what's going to happen in the next hour, so that really didn't go too far telling myself that. I'm sure I wasn't the only one losing sleep over things that now seem so small. Like many of you, I overthought, I overplanned, and yes, I took on way too many responsibilities, and while people had told me that I did way too much, I know that I all did it for a reason. A reason that made me want to inspire others to do anything they put their minds to. And of course, the reason why I'm becoming a future teacher. A quote from Good Will Hunting, Robin Williams said, "You can do anything you want, you are bound by nothing." When I first heard it, I didn't think much of it. But then those words really stuck with me. You can do anything you want, you are bound by nothing. Think of that. It means there is no limits to what you can do, no restrictions. You shape your own path, create your own experiences, and when you truly believe in yourself, you can accomplish anything. As we all head into the next chapter of our lives, don't doubt yourself. Don't let anyone tell you that you can't do it. Keep moving forward, and remember, you are bound by nothing. Thank you.
Thank you, Abby. Your dedication to the student culture of HHS, your presence in these halls will be missed. We are excited for your future, and best of luck to you. If I handed you this microphone right now, and sitting across from you was your 5-year-old self, feet swinging at the edge of the chair, holding a juice box, looking up wide eyes, full of hope and wonder, what would you say? What would you tell that little version of yourself about what's coming? About the good days, the heartbreaks, the moments that you thought you couldn't make it, but you did anyway. You see, I was scrolling through TikTok, and that question hit me. I think about it sometimes. I think about what I'd say to that kid version of me before the weight of the world started to creep in, before fear started whispering, before the world started convincing me to shrink, to question my value, or to just blend in. I'd probably lean down, look him in the eyes, and say, "You're gonna be okay. Actually, you're going to be better than okay. You're gonna be strong. You're gonna walk through stuff that feels unfair, stuff you didn't ask for, but you're going to survive it. And on the other side, you're gonna shine. Just don't forget who you are." And maybe just maybe, that's really what today's about. The moment right here, graduation, it isn't about the diploma. It's about you realizing that you have been through up to now and have prepared yourself to go forward. It wasn't perfect. It wasn't without fear, but you moved forward. So before we talk about what's next, let's take a moment to honor that little version of you, the one who never stopped dreaming. Because the person you are today, that little one will be proud of you. So, let's be real for a second. Graduation is a strange moment. You're standing at the finish line and the starting line at the same time. People are clapping, pictures are being taken, you're shaking hands, giving hugs, maybe a little feeling of nervousness, maybe a little relieved, but in your head, there's still that quiet voice asking you, okay, now what? And if no one has told you yet today, let me be the first, that whatever comes next, you're ready for it. Because whether or not you know it, everything that you've been through, every test, every late night, every challenge, every failure that you bounced back from, it built you. You didn't just survive high school, you grew in it. And that is why I know something about you. You're built different. You didn't fold under pressure. You didn't disappear when things got heavy. You found a way to keep showing up. Being built different doesn't mean that you didn't struggle. It means that you kept standing when your knees started to shake. It means that you chose to keep going when you could have quit. That kind of strength, that doesn't come from luck. It comes from deep inside of you. And here's the thing. The world's gonna try to tell you who you are supposed to be. It's gonna try to put you in a category. It's gonna try to size you up. It's gonna put a label on your story that says, this is all they're good for. You weren't made to live by someone else's limits. You're not here to be a number, a stereotype, or someone else's idea of success. You're here to be the standard. You set the tone. You're what it looks like when clarity meets unstoppable energy. You don't have to come from privilege to make progress. You don't have to be born into opportunity to create it. You are the proof that effort beats expectation because your journey, your story is uniquely yours. You didn't just rise to the challenge, you did it anyway. And some of you all took the longer route to get there, but you made it. Turning individuality into strength, into effort, and effort into impact. That potential is real when it's paired with purpose. But even then, let me tell you something a little bit deeper. Your worth is not tied to your GPA, your scholarships, or how many people are here cheering you on tonight. Because one day, all the noise fades. The trophies go in the boxes, the titles shift, but what stays is your legacy. The way that you treated people, the moments where you made someone feel seen, the courage you had when no one else had it. That's what people will remember. That's what you build when you live with intention. So be legacy-minded. Start now. You don't need to be old or seasoned in life to leave a legacy. You just need to care enough to live in a way that matters. So real quick, can I be real with you? Not everyone's gonna get it. Trust me. Some will play it small or play it safe. They'll think small. They stay where it's comfortable. They'll wait for the signs of approval. They'll wait for perfect timing, but not you. As I told you, you're built different. You carry that game changer energy. You walk in purpose, not permission. You don't wait for a seat at the table. I'm gonna need you to just walk in that room. I'm gonna need you to build the whole table. There's no title needed for that. There's no spotlight required for that. Game changers don't wait, they move. So here's my dare to you. I'm gonna dare you. I'm gonna dare you to stop shrinking. I'm gonna dare you to start shining. Live boldly, dream big, because you weren't made to blend in. You were born to shift the whole atmosphere. Walk in your purpose. Don't just show up. I need you to change the room, because your presence speaks. Your impact will stay. Always, always speak your truth. Go where you're called. Make moves that stretch you and scare you in the best way. And don't forget that you were built right here in Huntley 158. We weren't perfect, but our heart was always here for you. This wasn't just school. This was a place where you were seen, where you were valued, where you were heard, where you belonged. You showed up, you kept going, and even when no one clapped, it's okay. That's strength. That's impact. Carry it with you. Be the kind of person who makes others feel like they matter. Don't let someone else's limits define your life, because you got one shot at life. Make it bold. Make it loud. Make it count. Make your presence impossible to ignore, not by being loud, but being intentional. Be the one who makes the room better just because you are in it. That's how you leave your mark. To the incredible HHS class of 2025, the moment is yours. It's all yours. I'm so proud of each and every one of you, and I'll tell you, being principal has been the greatest job, the greatest joy of my life. Just know that you are seen, that you are valued, and yes, you are deeply loved and you matter. Your presence makes a difference, and your potential, trust me, is bigger than you can imagine. And no matter where you go, where you are, or what room you walk into, don't forget, you will always rock Huntley on your chest, and you will always be a Huntley Red Raider. Always. Thank you to the class of 2025. If you scan the QR code on your programs, you will see a full program listed there. In your programs, we have included senior awards and scholarships. This program lists all of our students who have received awards, scholarships from various clubs and organizations, and acknowledgments of their academic achievements. Congratulations to all students who have received recognition for their achievements. Always strive for excellence in everything that you do. Academic honors is also noted in the graduation programs. At this time, we will recognize those Latin honors. Students receiving cum laude honors have earned a cumulative GPA of a 3.75 to 3.99. Students receiving cum laude honors, please stand to be recognized. Students receiving magna cum laude have earned a cumulative GPA of a 4.0 to 4.249. Will those students receiving magna cum laude please stand to be recognized? Students receiving summa cum laude honors have earned a cumulative GPA of a 4.25 or higher. Those students receiving summa cum laude, please stand to be recognized. Before we proceed to the diploma distribution, Huntley 158 wishes to acknowledge the 20 students who are members of our dual degree cohort. This is not their first graduation ceremony today, this is their second. 5 years ago, we collaborated with McHenry County College to provide Huntley High School students with the opportunity to earn their high school diploma and their Associate of Arts degree. In 2022, 18 students stepped onto campus of McHenry County College to blaze a trail as our first dual degree program. This morning, we had the privilege of joining these 20 incredible individuals. These students are seated here in the front row. They graduated earlier with their Associate's Arts degree, and today I would like them to stand and be recognized. Typically, you get your high school diploma first before your college diploma. They decided to change the game and do it a little bit differently, and they got their diploma this morning. So congratulations to these amazing accomplishments of these 20 young individuals. All right. This is the time and the moment that you have all been waiting for. The time is upon us. Students, staff, administration, please prepare for the distribution of diplomas. Dual degree students, please rise and proceed to the ramps as we call your names first.
Hannah Joy Bestman.
Mackenzie Billard.
Alexandria Carter.
Arabella Brancato.
Ava Jean Kish.
Andrew Daly.
Morgan Lee Ferrant.
Jacob Freebus.
Subhan Akram Ghaznavi.
Philip Peter Kachor.
Scott Crelly.
Jack Cush.
Samantha Isabella Mahola.
Emerson Lynn Morial.
Saraya Okirika.
Tej Patel.
Joseph Charles Urbanchik IV.
Aubriana Elise Walker.
Lindy Elise Winkenwerder.
Ethan Paul Wright.
Paige Madison Abdullah.
Naraya Kayleen Adams.
Victor Shrantel Adeoye.
Ivan Aguilar.
Natalie Aguirre.
Opiana Arroya.
Amelia Joy Ahmed Al-Shayeb.
Mohammed Yaye Alam.
Carol Alehna Alcazar.
Eric Aldama.
Eliezer Augustine Aldape III.
Aiden Elias Valero.
Austin Joseph Allegretti.
Adam Jacob Anderson.
Vincent Daniel Amade.
Madison Paige Anderson.
Michael Daniel Angelilli.
Alyssa Lynn Appleby.
Sheldon Samuel Aninije Bonsu.
Max Robert Armstrong.
Chloe Lila Archer.
Andrew Arnott.
Miriam Elizabeth Archer.
Ivy Ray Aschenbrenner.
Tatum Elizabeth Arndt.
Sean Akbarov.
Hannah Esosa Adeline Asamoda.
Arthur Michael Fish.
Caden Asissel Kaiser.
Addison Christina Badkey.
Ellen Asunsoso.
Camille Trisha Bahamundi.
Kaylin Marie Ayala.
Jacob Dane Balduff.
Anna Maya Baginski.
Irene Banerjee.
Ariana Janessa Balderas.
Raquel Barcenas.
Aubrey Nicole Bolovich.
Michael Francesco Barger.
Hun Ban.
Sophia Madison Bader.
Aaron Joseph Barge.
Araceli Batista.
Jaden Nicholas Bartunek.
Santino David Bedoya.
Taylor Elena Bauer.
Andrew Jacob Bame.
Aaron Reese Bautista.
Isabella Ann Bellamini.
Alexander Edward Beals.
Colton Kindle Benedict.
Peyton Madeline Bellini.
Ava Marie Berardi.
Madeline Grace Bending.
Tega Singa Bethal.
Dylan John Bankson.
Madison Elizabeth Black.
Holland Michelle Berquist.
Robin Danielle Bloom.
Sydney Lauren Burns.
Isabella Trudy Bosky.
Alyssa J. Bonner.
Morgan Zaras.
Jaina Alexandra Boudreau.
Colin Garrett Boyle.
Braylon Edward Bauer.
Nick Brady.
Brianna Diane Bradley.
Kellen James Brancato.
Nina Christine Brees.
Antonio Britanna.
Sarah Elizabeth Brand.
Logan Brown.
Ethan Chase Brooks.
Jack Wellesley Bruton.
Sophia Antonina Bruns.
Taylor Addison Berger.
Susanna Eve Burt.
Jake Burt.
Tyler Jacob Butcher.
Olivia Bushong.
Rossi Veldi Casatolo.
Emily Byers.
Kate Rose Berkey.
Tyler Thomas Caddick.
Giovanni Jose Calix.
Anna Ray Campanelli.
Madison Evelyn Campbell.
Jaden Christian Capito.
Ryan Cardenas.
Alexi Marie Carey.
Caden Noah Carrasco.
Zachary Carter.
Michaela Angelique Castro.
Jacob Dylan Castick.
Dylan Michael Cerny.
Kennedy Emma Marie Soraldi.
Olivia Hlastova.
Shayna Lorraine Ches.
Emma Grace Christensen.
Alexander Jaden Chelowak.
Grace Rose Clifford.
Liam Austin Clark.
Nathaniel Leonard Clifford.
Benjamin George Cohen.
Devin Jose Concha.
Grace Elizabeth Como.
Landon Anthony Conforti.
Charles Irwin Condon III.
Emma Kathleen Considine.
Jack Timothy Connell.
Kaylee Rose Cornett.
Kaya Magojate Cooper.
McKenna Taylor Corso.
Anthony Paolo Coronado.
Vincent John Costa.
Kenneth Chase Cortez.
Kayla Ivana Crespo.
Marcolino Andres Cria.
Lily Crookshank.
Colin Hunter Cronin.
Alyssa Marlene Cuevas.
Anthony Quatapizzi.
Madison Mary Cummings.
Imanol Cuevas.
Ryan Joseph Dabe.
Nathan Cizak.
Owen Thomas Dassey.
Giuseppe D'Alessandro.
Brooklyn Marianne Day.
Samantha Angeline Daly.
Erica Lynn DeBello.
Logan Connor Pollock Dara.
Jack Pierre DeCasha.
Alexis Loken Davis.
Olivia De Leon.
Jaden Humberto De Leon.
Connor William DeVries.
Carlo Anthony De Benedictis.
Madison Elizabeth Diaz.
Sophia Catherine DeLeo.
Lauren Dorothy Dickey.
Vinuthna De Paula.
Landon Dirks.
Jovi Marie Deswart.
Dallas Dobecki.
Maisie Diaz Dixon.
Drew Donovan.
William David Dillon.
Matthew Alexander Doonan.
Andrew Robert DeVersey.
Samuel Allen Douglas.
Naomi Carolyn Dollard.
Anthony Duran.
Justin Allen Donovan.
Jolie Ann DeRay.
Jordan Jeffrey Dorn.
Oscar Łukasz Jacina.
Delaney Ryan Dewar.
Haley Rose Ebner.
Shamel Marilee Duran.
Dylan Singh Elliott.
Riken Dvorak.
Cassidy Teague Eltbet.
Riley Fiona Egan.
Jocelyn Ruth Erling.
Cameron Scott Egan.
Kevin Airtook.
Jason Marshawn Ellis.
Brandon Joseph Esch.
Austin Ingling.
Jack Alexander Ezel.
Caitlin Elizabeth Ingling.
Kaylin Rose Fanning.
Elena Elizabeth Escamilla.
Nariza Fatima.
Noor Ibrahim Nasori Ithawi.
Caitlin Mary Ferreira.
Lucas Mitchell Falico.
Ari Feebig.
Rowan Ferguson.
Emily Hope Fitty.
Bradley Joseph Ficus.
Caitlin Gianna Flight.
Matthew Michael Fishman.
Daisy Flores.
Lauren Marie Flanagan.
Scarlett Amy Frazak.
Jeannie Bell Floating.
Grace Rebecca Frederick.
Neva Fanjo.
Logan Alexander Freeland.
Maisie Jane Charlotte Fraser.
Isabella Grace Fusco.
Dylan John Frederick.
Anthony Freilis.
Emma Ray Freeman.
Jack Fuscone.
Anna Victoria Furman.
Ella Marie Gallagher.
Philip Thaddeus Furman.
Cole James Galloway.
Aiden Richard Galante.
Alexander Garcia.
Sophie Elizabeth Gallardo.
Tanya Garcia. Annalise Kendall Gerard.
Ivan Galusnik.
Kelly Jackson Gassner.
Camille Dane Garcia.
Delaney Ashley Gross.
Nicholas Ronald Gaspari.
Connor Gerst.
Maya Eva Golick.
Paran Singh Gill.
Victoria Suzanne Gens.
Aubrey Gabrielle Glaze.
Megan Geese.
Olivia Ray Goldberg.
Dominic Rafael Giuseppe.
Jocelyn Stephanie Gonzalez Figueroa.
Matthew John McGowan Glosson.
Alexandria Marie Goritz.
Ethan Gonzalez.
Caleb Nicholas Grissetto.
Giancarlo Gordon.
Daniel Stephen Geharan.
Addison Riley Grieve.
Liani Guzman.
John Robert Grist.
Bradley Michael Hamburg.
Alexander Edwin Gutierrez.
Nicholas Christopher Hammer.
Logan Christopher Hogg.
Ryan Connor Hanolt.
Muhammad Ahmad.
Matthew Andrew Hart.
Kira Ann Hanser.
Gavin Jacob Harrison.
Jacob William Harder.
Elizabeth Ann Hassels.
Matthew Thomas Harder.
Hunter William Howry Mansfield.
Hakeem Thomas Hashemi.
Maya Jolynn Helzer.
Logan James Hastings.
Aiden Orlando Herrera.
Caden Ridge Howe.
Jacob Tanner Hill.
Kyle Stephen Hellwink.
Thailand Lei Hoang.
Alexis Axel Hernandez.
Charlie Hockwarter.
Maya Brianna Heerman.
Tyler James Hoffman.
Kaylin Marie Hines.
Hannah Elizabeth Holshoe.
Colin Edward Hockmuth.
Leah Jill Holtz.
Madison Nicole Hoffman.
Ethan Michael Horton.
Matthew Ryan Hogland.
Margaret Ainsley Huber.
Jessica Ann Holtz.
Joseph Andrew Humphrey.
Destiny Renee Honey.
Haley Therese Jacobson.
Gretchen Renee Huber.
Ashton Thomas Jalawi.
Vanessa Lynn Huerta.
Daniel Jarosbik.
Neil Nicole Ignacy.
Dominique Andrea Johnson.
Tyler James Jakubowski.
Madeline Annalise Jones.
Kira Nicole Jimenez.
Ashton Kane Jorenby Bailing.
Dylan Michael Johnson.
Angelica Juarez.
Braden Anthony Jordan.
Gregory Lee Jukaban.
McKenna Marie Jorgensen.
Lou Garrett Jukaban.
David Jorge Juarez.
Kylie Sydney Kahan.
Reet Julka.
Kaylee Kalshore.
Sean Raja Janaid.
Daksh Kansara.
Maverick Pierce Johnson.
Nuha Karimullah.
Hannah Kalan.
McKenna Rose Carney.
Mia Julia Kaltenecker.
Emily Miranda Kellis.
Stefan George Karjov.
Kaylin Rose Kurth.
Anna Marie Karpinski.
Raymond Cater.
Anastasia Jean Kafalis.
Rumetha Bint Ovis Khan.
Andrew Joseph Kelly.
Riley Jean Killen.
Bowen Cash Kettner.
Luke Thomas Kelbasa.
Masira Khan.
Kyle Anthony Klitsch.
Brianna Kigongo.
Matthew Graham Cagle.
Alexandra Elizabeth Kinney.
Sarah Elizabeth Cagle.
Alberto Faustin Kipp.
Matthew James Collizy.
Daniel John Kozer.
Kyle,
Aubrey Isabel Cohn.
Kyle Richard Cosmer.
Luke Colosi.
Annalise Rose Kralis.
Natalia Krajewski.
Alton James Krawchuk.
Carl Kramars.
Christopher James Kukta.
Jamie Lynn Crook.
Sahaj Singh Kular.
Gavin Matthew Kuhn.
Laura Selena Kvyetsna.
Isabella Karash.
Nolan Gerald Laird.
Abigail Irene LaGreca.
Laura Lankin.
Ainsley Eleanor Lang.
Jackie Ann Laramie.
Annabelle Nicole Larrabee.
Ava Lynn Latoria.
Aiden Scott Larson.
Maggie K. Lawler.
Cameron James LaValle.
Kaylee Darlene Liseberg.
Amanda Kim Lay.
Mason Andrew Lesky.
Matthew Clayton Thomas Leith.
Travis Joseph Lewandowski.
Mason Leslie.
Aiden Michael Lara.
Mason Likens.
Faith Jewel Logston.
Mia Christine Lloyd.
Isabella Annalise Lopez.
Ava Lombardo.
Jesse J. Lovell.
Samantha Lauder.
Natalie Lynn Lucius.
Corey Jacob Lowe.
Theodore Joseph Lynch.
Nathan Ludke.
Jaden Michael Madsden.
Devin Elise Moss.
Ethan Michael Mann.
Riley Louise Marks.
Vincent John Manzella.
Diana Laura Martinez.
Alyssa Lois Subeda Martel.
Arj-
Read my writing. Dulce Maria Martinez.
Joshua Michael Maxwell.
Colin Michael Maston.
Ashua Maya.
Brooklyn Reese Maxiden.
Kara McDougall.
Addison Clarice May.
Riley Lynn McGinnis.
Olivia Margaret McDonald.
Erica Sue McPeak.
Ava Grace McFadden.
Aiden Patrick McTague.
Emily Christine McMahon.
Alexander Octavian Medina.
Alyssa Ann McQueen.
Maya Michkowski.
Killian Aaron Meekins.
Job Tobias Miller.
Luke Richard Michael.
Mia Michelle Miller.
Emma Marie Miller.
William Timothy Mize.
Lucas Aaron Miller.
Mofia Ethan Mofia.
Luke Arnold Minarek.
Adil Moldalev.
Emily Rose Morsfelder.
Lola Mitsue Moriano.
Adim Ahmed Muhammad.
Austin Michael Mullen.
Leonardo Jose Montoya.
Lucas James Meridian.
Dominic Joseph Morales.
Shay Catherine Nagel.
Maribel May Moyer.
Isabella Rose Neva.
Isabella Munoz.
Riley Montana Newman.
Therese Ann Nakwa.
Taewang Kim An Nagoyan.
Jacob Woodrow Novinsky.
Ivy Genevieve Nichols.
Michelle Khan Huen Nguyen.
Emily Nijvietsky.
Trinity Nguyen.
Thomas Michael Nitz.
Sophia Ann Nicosia.
Anastasia Violet Nugent.
Elsa Bell Nielsen.
Daniel Matthew Obapko.
Gavin Christopher Nixon.
Clayton Patrick Odo.
Addison Lorraine Oates.
Donna Fiorella Olea Zambinino.
Shauna O'Connor.
Avery Laurelyn Olszewski.
Joseph Olisiak.
Jordan Christopher Aruche.
Sharon Amania.
Lauren Elizabeth Overhage.
Simon Niall Osadnik.
Elise Shervin Paget.
Victoria Pabian.
Anushka Rahul Pandya.
Kathleen Anna Nash.
Lazaro Pasillas Jr.
Ashlyn Ray Palm.
Haley Narav Patel.
Michael Chris Parchanowicz.
Angelina Juliana Penuela.
Jimena Pasillas.
John Matthew Peterson.
Ariana Piyush Patel.
Ilona Petrashuk.
Abigail Noel Patterson.
Giovanna Lindacy Ferris.
Jack Richard Peterson.
Maddie Lynn Plish.
Lance Peterson.
Andrew Jonathan Polka.
Nicholas File.
Carter Mitchell Pope.
Jacob Scott Pinter.
Ellie Joe Prokop.
Juliette Belle Poirier.
Daniel Carol Przbilko.
Olivia Maria Ponticas.
Irais Roman.
Gianna Ava Prostera.
Anthony John Putty.
Gavin Alexander Pruss.
Mason Lee Corey.
Dominic Pulley.
Andrew John Redzinski.
John Robert Popier.
Taryn Rainey.
Ella Marguerite Quandi.
Elena Ramadani.
Christopher Nicholas Radowski.
Reese Olivia Randich.
Maisha Raffi.
Angelo Vincent Rossi.
Zad Raffi.
Taylor Isabella Salone Reamer.
Gautam R.S. Jainty.
Derek John Reinke.
Jacob Michael Rasmussen.
Annalisa Nicole Rengini.
Ryan Mitchell Rout.
Esther Ileana Reyes.
Ryland Mason Regalado.
Savannah Angelique Reynolds.
Colin Joseph Reinecker.
Maddox Rico.
Liliane Bell Rampala.
Blake Andrew Rivera.
Brandon Jacob Reyes.
Kevin Roa.
Jeremiah Reynolds.
Rebecca Lauren Rocks.
Brody Patrick Richardson.
Blake Andrew Rodriguez.
Trey Andrew Riddle.
Cassandra Espitia.
Javier Miguel Rivera.
Emma Rodriguez.
Sienna May Robertson.
Nathan Rodriguez.
Amaralise Marie Rodriguez.
Brooke Christine Rogers.
Carlos Rodriguez.
Joshua Henry Rohrig.
Emily Sue Rodriguez.
Thomas Julius Romero.
Lenny Rodriguez.
Angelina Marie Rosales.
Alejandro Rodriguez Jr.
Madison Lee Rosansky.
Bailey Augusta Rogi.
Stephanie Gabriella Rutsch.
Allie J. Rojek.
Caden Alexander Brunk.
Abigail Rose Rosa.
Natalie Rakowski.
Kaylee Suzanne Rosinski.
Abigail Noel Ribicki.
Tyler James Rothgeb.
Nicholas Giovanni Sabadash.
Christian Rudas.
Nathan Alakai Sanchez.
Madeline Faith Rumachik.
Yazlin Kaur Sandhu.
Maximilian Andre Rebarski.
Ashley Paige Santana.
Zachary David Resavi.
Rachel Marie Santana.
Gabriela Sanchez Alvarado.
Elena Grace Santolino.
Samira Sanchez.
Justin Savillo.
Caitlin Marie Sandora.
Casey Renee Serbicki.
Christopher David Santomarco.
Haley Grace Schmaderer.
Lily Suzanne Sarnwick.
Allison Jane Schneider.
Sean Sebastian.
Dielza Sadini.
Isabella Rose Savona.
Jesus Serrano.
Jake Jackson Shalhez.
Haley Ann Sexton.
Noelle Grace Schlachter.
Sarah Christine Sherman.
Kimber Schmidt.
Jake Logan Syme.
Kale Jet Scholler.
Grace Bernadette Skiba.
Tessa Bryn Shoemaker.
Madeline Margaret Sloan.
Gavin Lawrence Savala.
Jaden Mackenzie Sola.
Peyton Lynn Serpy.
Gabriella Lynn Sosin.
Joseph Nick Servadia.
Christo Sorasis.
Shahrukh Ali Shah.
Kadrick Octavian Spain.
Charles Alexander Schumann Lyson.
Shannon Alyssa Sterry.
Daniel Silva.
Evelyn Rose Steck.
Rihanna May Skarbankowitz.
Emily Nicole Stevenson.
Anna Fatima Sophia.
Savannah Ann Stone.
Nathan Marco Soriano.
Eric Joseph Suarez.
Mia Olivia Soto.
Autumn Laureen Sherman.
Derek Spade.
Sadie Grace Svensson.
Paul Steinchick.
Fatima Syed.
Marco Stasif.
Elizabeth Grace Shakelis.
Caitlin Leanne Steck.
Matthew Chutin.
Madeline Elizabeth Steen.
Andrew Walk Theobald.
Nico Skufis.
Wyatt Richard Theobald.
Paula Streletsky.
Yasmin Brianna Tinajero.
Nell Amelia Solkowski.
Mark Justin Yako Tongson.
Haley Jaden Sermon.
Sophia Tontas.
Simon Saruski.
Victoria Elizabeth Traska.
Mahmoud Biabani Syed.
Jordan Vidal Ubeda.
Austin Chase Tenglin.
El Campeon Zion David Ubeda.
Gavin Danielle Thomas.
Isaiah Valentin.
Nicholas John Toman.
Jalen Josiah Vasquez.
Jacqueline Rose Toporek.
Eduardo Venegas.
Ava Meadow Traub.
Evie Alexis Veith.
Grant Ethan Tucker.
Dylan Jacob Visvadra.
Paris Ulloa.
Roman Nicholas Voss.
Zachary James Urbashevsky.
Hunter William Walsh.
Noah Matthew Vandevoort.
Abigail Rose Ward.
Diana Julissa Velasquez Garcia.
Priyanka Madeline Waters.
Lauren Elizabeth Verdonk.
Georgia Kathleen Watson.
Miguel Angel Villagomez.
Samantha Irene Whitsenfield.
Dario Villalobos.
Abigail Rose Wickersham.
Nathan Ketsana Vangchan.
Abby Marie Williams.
Cooper Bradley Wackerland.
Sarah Kathleen Willis.
Mackenzie Ann Walsh.
Brianna Grace Winger.
Delaney Lynn Warwick.
Braden Ryan Wallenberg.
Raymond William James Waters.
Tyler Morgan Rolson.
Carly Jane Weishart.
Kreshnik Zambazi.
Andrew Lawrence Weiska.
Ahiyan Yassin.
Carrie Nicole Willig.
Zachary Mitchell Zadarozny.
Christian James Wilson.
Zenon Anthony Zadarozny.
Brooklyn Jean Winter.
Carolina Maria Zistovny.
Mia Isabella Woods.
Tyler James Zink.
Nicole Runka. Max Robert Yakimiski. Noel Rose Zajac. Sullivan Robert Zerby. Cameron Zemek. Alexander John Zolan. Are we good?
Students of the class of 2025, please stand. At this time, graduates, please move your tassels to the left side of your cap. Ms. Lombard, members of the Board of Education, as principal of Huntley High School, I certify that these students have met all of their graduation requirements mandated by the state of Illinois and thus are prepared to graduate from Huntley High School. It is my great pleasure and honor to present the Huntley High School class of 2025 to you. Graduates, please remain seated in your rows as your row leaders make their way to the back of the concourse. We do ask that families please keep the top of the concourse clear. Please follow the direction of the NIU staff as they direct people out of here to get out safely and quickly. Families, your graduate will exit directly behind sections 207 and 208. Again, thank you for joining us for this amazing celebration. And again, congratulations to all families. Have a great evening. Again, graduates, please stay in your rows. Graduates, please stay in your rows. Thank you.
Kish.